Are we live? We're live. Hi, everybody. All the nobody watching yet. I am. I'm here with you tonight. I am Manamaru's supreme number one fan, here to entertain you all by myself this evening for night one of Vendetta. Thank you for joining us. When you do join us, can't wait for that to happen. So we are just going to go ahead and roll on straight into match one, which is our King of the Dark match, Scramble. And guys, I can't wait for you to hear this one. We've seen so much. And we have my guy, the Beard. How are you, sir?
I am doing good. How you doing, brother?
I am happy to have you here. I did not want to do this all by myself this evening.
Hey, you know what? You called out. I arrived. Let's get her done.
That's why I like you. You're good people.
Hey, like you like to call me a good egg.
So since you're here, I think you're really going to enjoy this because we're going to go ahead into match one, which is our King of the Dark match, Scramble. Now, we started off, I believe it was 5 participants listed on the match card. And since then, we've had multiple people pop up that decided they wanted to also join in. So it kind of became a rumble, but not really. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle in. Falls count anywhere, pins and submissions only, no rope breaks, entrance every 60 seconds. Entrant number 1 is Sympatico. Sin opens the match warming up, shadow boxing, trying to hype up the crowd. He hits the ropes, trips, recovers, and salutes to the crowd. Entrant number 2 is Adam Smash. The moment Smash hits the ring, he yells at his the camcorder guy to get his good side. Sin and Smash go into a sloppy but enthusiastic exchange, with Sin landing harmless-looking chops and Smash no-selling everything. They tie up badly, then tumble awkwardly into the corner as the countdown hits 0 again, and entrant number 3 is Lord Longlocks. Longlocks makes his way to the ring, rolls in, locks eyes with Sin and Smash before immediately slapping his thigh and appearing surprised that nobody fell down. Every time Sin or Smash gets near him, he defensively super kicks the air, missing by at least a full foot. Both men horribly confused and go back to fighting one another. Entrant number 4 is Sulfur. As soon as Sulfur emerges, slow and menacing, Adam Smash screams in fear and hides behind the referee. Sin meets Sulfur with a drop kick, and again, Sulfur no-sells it. Longlocks clings to the bottom rope, flailing and kicking his legs and meekly yelling, "Don't throw me out!" Spook Daddy Casper Pepperstone is entrant number 5. Fog machines blast, and Spook Daddy struts down to the ring, shouting, "Begone, foul demon!" at Sulfur. Spook Daddy yelling, "You trying to step on Spook Daddy's dance floor? Trying to take my steps? Nuh-uh, baby. That's Spook Daddy's job description. Now it's going to be some consequences," as he smacks Sulfur across the face and the two lock up. Sin tries to team with Spook Daddy, and Spook Daddy hits him with the ghost dust, and Sin bumps like he's been exercised. Lord Longlocks tries a surprise super kick on Spook Daddy and whiffs badly. Entrant number 6 is Cruz Azul. Cruz sprints in, trips mid-slide, gets up, and starts throwing passionate yet ineffective lucha forearms at everyone. He and Sin resume their forced El Furioso level teamwork, which is actually really bad, double teaming Sulfur and Spook Daddy, but doing practically no damage. Entrant 7 is Adam Smush. Smush takes forever to get to the ring because he's so happy to see the fans. When he gets to the ring, he literally stops everyone with a hi and a big happy wave. Then the moment happens. Smash, Smush, and Sulfur all lock eyes. The three glare at one another as the crowd roars, and suddenly they all point at one another. Smush laughs and says, "Ha ha, we did the thing with the man spiders." Smash, Smush, and Sulfur slowly circle each other until Sulfur calmly pokes Smash in the chest and he collapses violently, screaming out in fear as Sulfur kneels down, puts a finger on Smash's chest, and the ref counts 1, 2, 3. Adam Smash is your first elimination.
Wow. Did not
Sin
last
hit-
long, did he?
Yeah. Sin hits Smush with a drop kick and the switch flips. He shoulder tackles Sin, hits Cruz with a body slam, tries to impress Sulfur and gets shoved. Smush pouts for a moment before firing into Sulfur like a man possessed, driving him into the corner and following with a huge splash. Sulfur staggers right into Smush, who swings him through the ropes before dragging him back over the top rope, suspended by Smush as he yells, "Look, y'all, I'm a Viper!" and spikes Sulfur hard with an elevated DDT. Spook Daddy yells out, "I will not tolerate the presence of evil!" as he pulls Sulfur up and drives him into the turnbuckle, bouncing him out of the corner and into blood on the dance floor, driving Sulfur to the mat and signaling for Smush to cover him. Smush waves at Spook Daddy as he rolls Sulfur into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Sulfur has been eliminated. Smush watches Sulfur roll out of the ring and just waves, "Bye!" Smush turns around into a devastating lariat, sending Smush over the top rope and to the floor. He stands up, looks sad, and turns to walk away up the ramp. The ref, in confusion, following up the ramp and trying to explain he hasn't been eliminated, but Smush just yells, "No, I know what Rumble rules are," as he walks backstage. Adam Smush has somehow eliminated himself. The next entrant is Bulletstorm Phil Marshall. Cruz and Sympatico lock eyes with Bulletstorm, and he shouts, "Don't blow my cover!" El Pollio Loco is our next entrant. He sprints in, flailing and tackling everybody. Entrant number 10 is Havoc. Havoc enters the ring and comes face to face with Loco. Loco hammers him with a right hand, jerks him up with a fall-away power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Havoc has been eliminated. Loco tosses Sin and Cruz into the corner, moves just in time to avoid an avalanche from Spook Daddy, crumbling both men. Loco and Spook Daddy hammering away at one another. Entrant number 11 is Bullet Bill Marshall. He slides into the ring and immediately locks eyes with Bulletstorm. They circle, pointing dramatically and yelling, "You're not me! No, you're not me!" Spook Daddy clobbers both men with a double lariat. Entrant number 12 is Shady Sean Martinez. Shady storms in, chops everybody, does a flare strut, and then threatens Bulletstorm with a defamation lawsuit. Vito Rapido is entrant number 13. He enters with his selfie stick, live streaming to his dozens of followers, shouting something about pronouns before Shady threatens to report him to HR. Loco and Spook Daddy crash together, driving Shady and Vito together with authority. Entrant number 14 is Carrion Crow. Crow rushes in and instantly starts attacking Lord Longlocks, who screams and turtles even harder. KC Luchador comes in at entrant number 15. He rockets in and immediately starts cleaning house, hitting drop kicks on everyone except Spook Daddy. KC locks eyes with Spook Daddy, who wags a disappointed finger at him. Entrant number 16 is TMX. He sprints to the ring. The second he steps in, he pulls Vito Rapido up, spikes him with an X driver. 1, 2, 3. Shady Sean Martinez starts to stir, and TMX doesn't hesitate to land an X driver on him as well. Eliminations number 4 and 5 are Shady Sean Martinez and Vito Rapido. The crowd erupts. Got TMX and gets flattened by Spook Daddy. And high. And off.
You're breaking up, brother.
2, 3.
And you have frozen up.
Oh, God, of course.
Barely getting through there, brother.
Come on, work with me here.
I bet you
Right.
it's that bulletproof Bill Marshall.
Oh,
Monkey's in the production
My
truck.
soul.
God damn it.
I love Pete on.
He's doing.
Let's see. Come on.
Buford, you're dropping the ball. Come on, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have technical difficulties here in the SWA. It seems like those that have gotten ousted from this match have invaded the production truck. We're on standby right now. It seems our fearless leader has, come and gone. I hope we're back soon because I can't do nothing about this, ladies and gentlemen. Shit just went down, and we got to keep on rolling. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on in the match, but how you all doing? This is Mr. Wall, Mordecai, whatever you want to call me. Here, represent the SWA tonight, brought in on the hot wire. And you want to make sure you keep on checking out what SWA is doing. They got a lot of great talent, a lot of great storytelling, and the storyteller himself, Mr. Scott. Wilson Fist, what do we call him? Is Wilson Fist even a thing anymore? Is he even around? I wonder on a daily basis. But seeing as I'm kind of stuck here in the middle of shit, I don't know what to do. I don't know even what to promote. So you got to put up with me rambling on like a lunatic. Come on, Scott, bring your ass on back. I'm running out of material already. Hey, you want to do a favor? You want to check out companies like Heresy. You want to check out Foundation. You want to check out EMP, but you definitely want to check out SWA. Stay in tune with what they're doing and enjoy the exciting storyline brought to you by our host that doesn't seem to be around right now. We're live. Anything could happen. Look at this. The ugly face on your screen. Like I said, anything can happen. Well, I don't know if he can return. I'm going to jump into Messenger and see, hey, what the fuck, bro? You left me hanging. I'm hanging here, bro. Trying to bang it out. Help me! Well, I don't know. Do I just end this? And no, the stream doesn't end, does it? It just keeps on going. You need a face on here, but you don't need this face. You need something better. You need a pretty woman to watch. That's what would gain your guys' attention, wouldn't it? Yes. That's what y'all want to look at, but you're stuck with me. What could we talk about? Well, we got Revolt Wrestling. That's out there. So many companies to enjoy here in the Promoverse. Thankfully, they know what to do when this shit happens. But frankly, I'm at a loss. So, to tell you, I know what the hell's going on in the SWA. I don't have a clue. I watch as much as I can. As you can see, it was a clusterfuck of an opening bout here tonight. Some sort of scramble. I don't know what's on the line. We've seen Adam Smush, I think it is, eliminate himself, or was that Adam Smash? Is there a difference? You know, everyone's pointing fingers. They're not each other. We've seen it with the Marshalls and the Marshalls. Nobody knew who the fuck they were. And we got hung up in our first matchup, waiting on Scotty Boy to return. What do I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? What do I do from here? I don't know. I was not given any kind of story to, take control if such a thing were to happen. Left here in the cold, left here in the dark, and still nobody there. Well, let me see. What can we do? What can we do here? No, that's EMP. We don't want to promote EMP right now. We're in fucking SWA. Motherfucker, I can right there. What was on this card? Just so I can Okay, you know what? Here we go. They have Call Outbreak going down. Episode 5 callouts are now open. The first 3 confirmed and accepted callouts will become the official 3 matches for Episode 5. Want some? Got a score to settle? Ready to put your name on the card? Drop your call out in the comments below. This is here on a, SWA. So just saying. If the opponent accepts, that's it. The match is locked in. Only the first 3 accepted callouts will make the episode. So be quick. Let the chaos begin. Call out Outbreak. Episode 5 begins now. Make sure you check it out. It's there in the SWA chat. So there's that going down. I don't know what else. I'm scrolling here. I'm trying to feed you guys something that's of importance. Jimmy, now a part of SWA, and people loving what he's doing. Oh, fuck. He is having big technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. He says he's trying to return. Everything is ready, yet everything is refusing to work. I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Do I just sit here and look pretty for you? I don't wear makeup. You can obviously tell. I'm not the makeup wearing type of guy. But, a little bit of extra shine on the face, maybe to minimize it a little bit. Yes, that is a new word, to minimize. Here we go. Let's see what they got going for us on the chat. My God, like so much stuff. So much stuff to go through. I'm trying to find this card so I can promote it a little bit. Mad T Berry shit. You know that? Okay. Oh my God. There are so many freaks out there. Like Jimmy. What in the world? And then there's that TJ guy or JD. JD, we're in character, aren't we? My God. Mad T fucking pushes a lot of shit on every group, doesn't he? Holy fuck. You're burying the lead there, brother. Yes, I am drowning in a sea of idiocy right now because I can't figure out what to talk about anymore. Oh, here we go. Here's a match card. I think it is. Match 1. No, that is not it. Oh, shit, no. That is like November 19th. Wow. I am so fucking lost. See, this is the problem when you are not actually in a company. You don't have a clue what's going on. You know what? Just join, but no sound. Yeah, I can't help them out. Let's see. What do we got here? Call Outbreak, Episode 4 results. You know what? Let's do this. What a night for Call Outbreak. And what a statement from those who showed up ready to fight. Match 1, Straight Shooter Championship. Cruella the Vamp and Elijah McFly stepped into the spotlight to crown the first ever Straight Shooter Champion. After a tense, tactical back and forth, the judges delivered a unanimous decision. Cruella the Vamp stands tall as your inaugural Straight Shooter Champion. And then, Match 2, Deviant versus Kenzo Blackheart. I know who Deviant is. Don't know who Kenzo is. This clash never even made it to the bell. Deviant failed to appear. Well, who the fuck could have guessed? Resulting in an automatic disqualification, giving Kenzo Blackheart the official victory. And then the main event, Outbreak Championship. The unfiltered Grant Miller arrived prepared to make his first defense of the Outbreak Championship. Unfortunately, challenger BC Gladly did not show. And as a result, Grant Miller retains the title by default. That hurts. You got a guy like Grant Miller, and you have the opportunity to shine in a position when you stand toe-to-toe with him in a promo battle and you fail to show. That makes you look weak. And BC Gladney, I love the guy. BBG, hard competitor. And I would hope that this was just a slip-up. I don't think he's on the caliber of a Grant Miller, but I think it still would have been a good showing, especially if he would have actually made it to the match. You know, it is what it is. I ever get the opportunity to face a guy like Grant Miller, Phil Marshall, I'm fucking there. I'm hanging and banging with the best. And I'll do what I can. Am I going to be able to be at their level? Who the fuck knows? But you know what? I'll be there to fucking do the JOB. Now, they've got SWA Presents Vendetta. This was posted November 26th. See, I'm just going off because I know even if I leave the studio, the stream will keep on going and you'll have nothing. Let's see. Match 1 of Vendetta is going to be King of the Dark Match Scramble. I guess that's what we're in right now. Cruz Azul, Sympatico. Yes, these are names we recognized. We were in that. Following that, match 2 will be a grudge match. Jadarious Dream will take on Jimmy Jamzz. That's going to be interesting because, frankly, JD hurts himself a lot when it comes to promos. I don't think he fully grasps what a promo is most of the time, but you know what? He could surprise us. I've seen some of the hypes leading up to this, so it is going to be interesting in a peculiar way. And then match number 3, the SWA Phoenix Triple Threat. The World Championship, the Phoenix World Championship is on the line in a no holds barred. Let's see. Taema Lafyn, is that the name? Versus Megan Noxx versus Sho Kusanagi. You know, I know Sho Kusanagi. I've never competed, but I think this is a match where he's got it in the bag. It seems like a storyteller's match and definitely could be that very well. Death Machine, I don't like that guy. It stuck his nose in my business, and it will be for the SWA Chaos Championship. So it's Death Machine versus DJB, and if DJB loses this, I always knew the man was weak. Weak of heart, weak of soul. And then match 5, the SWA Heritage Championship. Havoc will take on Reverend Crow. And I might be playing favoritism here because I like the guy. Reverend Crow was one of my first feuds here in the SWA when I first entered the promo world. And I love him. The kid is fucking great. You know, I lean more towards the Reverend Crow character than I do Trucker Phil or any of the other ones he does. But all in all, great character. It's going to be a good fight. I think Reverend Crow retains here. I just give my pre-match analysis here. I don't think Havoc can compete against Reverend Crow in any kind of way. And then the main event, the Diamond in the Bank. Oh my goodness, really? Oh, what am I looking at here? Johnny Rockstar versus KC Luchador. I don't know who Tony King is. I don't care. Hangman Gage and Ace Alexander along with a mystery opponent. You know what? I think this main event is booked around the jobbers. And I don't mean that in disrespect. We all need jobbers. And what better way to give them a little bit of an opportunity? Johnny Jobber Rockstar, KC Luchador. Oh, come on, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be interesting to see how this breaks down. But, you know, they're going to have to pull something out of their assholes in order to make it interesting. And then match night 2, match 3. Did we, like, go somewhere? I ended the stream. Okay, I'll try again. Okay, thank God. We're ending the stream, ladies and gentlemen. It says we're still live. I don't know if that's true. I've been rambling here long enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm signing off, and I shall return, hopefully, with Scott. It still says we're live. He says he ended the stream. I don't believe the motherfucker. I think he's fucking with me. He's got me promoting his matches. Well, brother, it still says I'm live. Let's see. Okay, you know what? It still hasn't shown it's ended. Yeah, you're still here too. So yeah, I think we're still live. Scott is talking. You are, but can't hear what you're saying. Oh, I've been talking this whole time. Can't hear me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. I don't know. Let me know. Can you hear me? It says we're live still. What the fuck is going on? Still says I'm live.